Hey guys, welcome back to an all-new episode of Conflicts. Today we'll be looking at another robotic vacuum. This here is the ILIFE V5s Pro. Now, if you're watching this movie, you're probably in the market for a robotic vacuum such as this one here, and together we'll be seeing exactly what it's all about. So if you guys wanted your own, be sure to check out their link down below in the description. Now, this was sent over to us in sponsorship, so just keep that in mind. So together we'll be seeing exactly what it is for the very first time as we are unboxing it, and then we'll be trying it out and then actually kind of putting it to the test. Now, we reviewed a lot of different robotic vacuums, so this should be quite interesting to see exactly what this one's all about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this here is our packaging. So it says ILIFE robotic vacuum. Now this here is a gold version and is the V5s Pro. Let's open it up. All right, so it says ILIFE, and underneath this houses all our contents. So we have our user manual, we have a robotic vacuum, surprisingly a lot smaller than I was expecting, and a variety of different accessories. All right, so now that we have everything out, kind of gives you an idea what we're looking at here. So first off, let's look at the robotic vacuum. Now, overall, I have to say it's got a very unique feeling to it. Definitely a lot smaller than I was expecting, especially compared to some of the other robotic vacuums we've seen before. However, it does come with all the bells and whistles. So for instance, you do get that push sensor here on the front. So it'll be able to determine if it hits something, it'll go ahead and rotate itself and move around it. You have your clean function, you have a push button here. So you press this button here, it'll pop open our canister right there. And inside here, you can actually see there's a little handle which we lift, I believe. There we go. And inside here is going to be our collecting bin or our dust bin. So if you are using it for the robotic vacuum, it'll collect that here. And then if you want to go and swap it out, you have your mop or your water compartment, which you can go ahead and place in just like this. So they are interchangeable based on what you're using it for. So that's actually really cool that it does have that 2-in-1 situation, and it does give you the convenience of size. So that's cool that you can go ahead and swap out the two, and just go ahead and put that back and close it off by pushing it down, and it'll click into place. Now you do have an on-off button here, so we'll go ahead and start it. And then on the bottom, you do have your two brushes and with the two spares, which is great, so you can go ahead and use that. You have your charge plates right here, so this will go ahead and connect to this to charge it. You do have an active suspension on both, so it does have that spring, so you can go over bumps, which is great. And that is that in a nutshell. And then you have a rotating wheel right there too for turning. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other accessories. So you do get your user manual, you get your quick start guide on how to go ahead and fill it up with water and use the mop function. And yep, pretty self-explanatory, plug and play. You do get your mop holder with the extra mop cloth. And this will mount on the bottom. So I do believe it'll go right over here, just like this. No, wait. How does it go? Like this, right here, like that. There we go. So this will clip into here, just like this. And now this will be our mop right here. So that's how it mops. So that's kind of cool that you can just attach it just like that. Of course, we get our two extra filters. You have a physical remote. So this is nice. You can control it here. So you do have manual control. You can control the speed, and you have your home button. And then that is that in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on next and try it out. All right, so we're all set and ready to go. Plugged it into the wall. We do have a status LED indicator here showcasing that it is charging. Now, I just put some batteries into the remote that it did come with, and it kind of shows you an LED screen exactly what's happening. So it has a timer, and then you can just go ahead and hit start or stop from here too. So if I hit start, our robot vacuum is on its way. So this will go ahead and just start cleaning. All right, so I can go ahead and control it. So I can turn it by pressing left. Press the left again. I can move it forward faster. So I just increase the speed right there. And I can increase the power as well. So there's a max mode and a regular mode is what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on pause, and then I'm gonna click on the charge button on here, so it should go back to its base. All right, so it's lining up. And just like that, it's back on charge. So you can go ahead and just use it via remote, which is great. So I hit start again, it'll go ahead and just come off, and it'll do its thing. I can set an alarm too on here too, so this is kind of nice. You can see you can set an alarm or a timer. So this here's a timer function, and then this here's an alarm function. And then you have your control modes. You can left, right, up, faster, max speed. Your home button, it's all on there. So that's actually really nice. So we're just gonna go ahead and return it back to home, and we're gonna try out the mop station next. We'll go ahead and add water to our container. So it adds up to 250 mLs of water. So now that we've added water to our container here, we'll push this button here. This will pop it open like that. And then we'll remove our container right here. Now inside here it would collect the dirt, which you can just dump into a garbage, and then you just go ahead and put the mop in there. So right now the water is seeping through the mop and it's actually leaving streaks. You can see that there. So that's actually great. You can go ahead and mop the floor at the same time. How cool is that? So overall, a very simple concept, and I have to say it's actually really easy to use. Now I really like the fact that you do have the remote, so it makes it just a lot more manual or physical control, especially compared to an app, which it gets a little bit more difficult at times. Now obviously if you're looking for a basic robotic vacuum that's also a mop, this is definitely the great way to go, especially if you're not as tech savvy to use an app. This is something very interesting and very easy to use. Now other than that, if you guys had any questions, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.